And who, as always, we're going to ask these standard questions on the Change Lab, and who has inspired you and why?
Yeah, there's a number of people who inspired me, but I hope it's not too cheesy. But there's two people who stick out in my mind. One happens to be my mum, and for a couple of different reasons. One is she's a very strong woman. People might not know this about our family situation, but she went through the Brisbane floods, lost everything. We went through Cyclone Tracy. Mum and I literally flew a block, landed, and all we had to our name was essentially a shirt, what we were wearing at the time. So I was only little at the time. I didn't have much with me, but Mum had basically the clothes she was on, and that's how we got evacuated. And but she doesn't have a bad word to say, and she's always very positive about what's going on. And in the current environment, it's like, okay, look, there's people who are finding it tough at the moment, and it is tough for some of those people who've changed their situation. But there is always, okay, what's next? What are we going to next? And I like to think about her internal calm and her internal resilience, and how that then informs what I take forward. The other one is actually my grandfather. My grandfather was, I believe, a brave man. He was a commando in the Second World War, but he gave me a book once, and it had a bookmark in it, and it had this quote, and it's always stuck in my mind, and it was, Bill, your greatest asset in life is you. Don't waste it. And I've always looked at that and said, okay, well, how do I use that for not only me and my family, but for the greater good? And hopefully that's not too cheesy for you.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Bill.